So PUBG got banned. Huh. Well, I know a lot of people will be in a doomsday mode right now, so I worked doubly hard this week to get you guys the good news. And we're going to be talking about Mumbai Forest, about football and much more. So here's your weekly dose of positive, wholesome, non-negative, not-for-profit, legitimate headlines. Well, you get the point. So if you're from Mumbai, you know how important and unique the RA Forest is. It is one of the few remaining green lungs in the city. Now the state government has taken a great step in preserving our beloved RA as it announced that it will be conserving the 600-acre land which is next to the Sanjay Gandhi National Park as a forest. And by doing so, construction of all types will be banned from the region. The total area of the RA forest is 3,000 acres, so let's make sure that we do our best to preserving that land area as well. In light of the Black Lives Matter movement, a lot of publications have gone about capitalizing the letter B in the word black as a mark of respect for the community. We also saw Merriam-Webster change the definition of racism to be more inclusive. And now Dictionary.com is making major changes by revising around 15,000 definitions. Directed towards eliminating prejudiced languages, it has refined and added terms related to race, identity, sexual orientation, and mental health. Words have power, and it will certainly encourage everybody to be more inclusive when it comes to vocabulary. There has been a long and continuing debate about equality in the workplace, and it is great to see sport teams practice what they preach. The England Football Association recently revealed that their male and female football players have been paid the same since January. And recently, the Brazil Football Association also followed suit and announced that their female football players will be paid the same as their men national team. Sports has the power to bring about change and also unite people, so it is great to see organizations imbibing the concept of equality this way. So a lot of you might find museums boring, and I totally get that. Like aisles and aisles of scriptures and artifacts may not be that interesting to some people. But I'm here to tell you about a museum which would be loved by each and every one of you. A happiness museum has recently opened up in Copenhagen. The objective of the museum is to create a place where people can experience happiness from different perspectives. It will also have an exhibition of how people of different cultures stay happy, helping you understand how to answer questions that may trouble you daily. In recent times, several big corporations have pledged to reduce their carbon footprint and be conscious of the impact that they make on the environment. And now, one of the world's largest manufacturers of cleaning and laundry products, Unilever, has followed suit. It has announced that it will accelerate the sustainability of its brands by sourcing 100% of its energy from renewable or recycled carbon. Unilever's move is a deliberate shift away from the fossil fuel economy, where it has pledged that it will have zero emissions from its products by the year 2039. Well, that's it for this week, folks. If you know of any other positive headlines that you think we've missed out on, please put them in the comment section below. Also, do share this with as many people as possible because everybody could use a little positivity right now. I know it is called unlock, but please try and stay at home as much as possible and only when it is completely necessary go out. Till then, watch out for your weekly dose of good news with Binge Daily every Monday. Ashna out!
Thanks for watching Binge Daily. Be sure to thumbs up, hit subscribe, and then enable notifications with the bell icon so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos.